Fathers accused of domestic violence. In situations where there's a potential for unfounded claims of domestic violence, especially during sensitive times such as the early years after a child's birth or during a midlife crisis, a proactive legal and personal strategy is crucial. Here's how to approach such situations. 1. Early legal consultation. If you suspect that your relationship dynamics might lead to false accusations of domestic violence, consulting with a family lawyer as early as possible is critical. An experienced lawyer can guide you on precautionary steps to protect yourself legally and personally. This includes documenting interactions and ensuring that any conflicts are handled in a way that minimizes escalation. 2. Documentation and evidence. Maintain thorough documentation of all interactions and conflicts. This can include keeping a detailed journal of dates, times, and descriptions of interactions. Saving any relevant text messages, emails, or voicemails that might indicate the nature of your relationship dynamics. Ensuring that any physical altercations or threats are reported to a neutral third party, such as a therapist or counselor, who can provide professional observations if needed. 3. Develop a preemptive strategy. With your lawyer, develop a strategy for how to handle potential separation and custody issues. This strategy should include plans for staying connected with your children, such as maintaining regular involvement in their daily activities and routines. Strategies for safe communication with your partner during conflicts to avoid escalation and accusations. Understanding the legal implications of decisions like moving out of the family home. While leaving might seem necessary to avoid false charges, it can also be viewed as abandoning your family. Your lawyer can help weigh these options based on your specific circumstances. 4. Legal and personal support network. Build a support network that includes legal counsel, personal counseling, and support from friends and family. This network can provide emotional support and practical advice during challenging times. Additionally, a counselor or therapist can help in managing stress and potentially contentious interactions with your partner. 5. Stay informed about legal rights. Educate yourself about your legal rights and responsibilities in the context of family law. Understanding the implications of domestic violence charges and how they affect custody and divorce proceedings is essential. Your lawyer can provide detailed insights and updates on relevant laws and precedents. 6. Prepare for custody evaluations. If separation becomes inevitable, prepare for the custody evaluation process. Demonstrate your commitment as a father by highlighting your involvement in your children's lives, your ability to provide a stable and supportive environment, and your willingness to cooperate with the other parent despite disagreements. 7. Handle accusations calmly. If an accusation arises, handle it calmly and legally. Do not attempt to resolve it solely on a personal level. Rely on your legal counsel to navigate the accusation, ensuring that your responses are measured, documented, and appropriate. Navigating the threat of unfounded domestic violence claims requires a blend of legal preparedness, personal vigilance, and emotional resilience. By taking preemptive steps and working closely with a skilled family lawyer, fathers can protect their rights and ensure the best possible outcomes for themselves and their children during these complex situations. Navigating custody disputes in family law, especially under the specter of domestic violence, requires a nuanced understanding of both legal rights and the practical realities fathers often face. Here's a deeper look at these challenges and strategic advice on how fathers can protect themselves and their rights in such high-stakes situations. Joint decision-making and shared parenting challenges. Joint decision-making. This often becomes contentious when one parent questions the decision-making capabilities of the other. It can become a control issue, with one parent feeling the need to oversee or dictate all decisions affecting the child's life. For fathers, asserting their right to be involved in decision-making can be perceived as an uphill battle, especially if there have been historical biases towards viewing mothers as the primary caregivers. Disputes over shared parenting are frequently driven by financial considerations linked to child support. Child support obligations are typically lower under a shared parenting arrangement, leading to potential conflicts where one parent may resist shared custody to maintain higher support payments. Fathers may find it particularly challenging to obtain shared parenting rights, which can be frustrating when they are motivated by a genuine desire for equal involvement in their child's life. The impact of domestic violence claims. Recent changes in family law legislation emphasize the importance of considering domestic violence when making decisions about a child's welfare. This is true regardless of the perpetrator's gender. underscoring that violence by mothers against fathers must be taken just as seriously. For fathers who believe they are at risk of being falsely accused of domestic violence or who have been victims of violence themselves, it is crucial to take proactive steps. Immediate reporting. If a father experiences domestic violence, it's in his best interest to report it immediately. Documentation and official records are vital in building a case that can influence custody and parenting decisions. Legal representation. Engage with a lawyer who specializes in family law and understands the complexities of domestic violence cases. This lawyer should be equipped to handle false accusations and also advocate for a father's rights in cases where he is the victim. Evidence gathering. Collect and preserve evidence of interactions, including any instances of aggression or violence. This can include text messages, emails, voicemails, and medical reports. Witnesses who can testify to the behavior and character of both parties can also be invaluable. Support systems. Utilizing counseling services and support groups not only provides emotional support, but can also serve as evidence of the father's commitment to handling the situation responsibly. Addressing perceptions. There is a pressing need for fathers to actively counteract the biases against them by being vocal about their experiences and seeking justice and protection under the law. This involves challenging stereotypes and advocating for their rights, both in and out of court. Educational efforts. Fathers can benefit from educational resources about their rights and the legal standards applied in family court. Knowledge is power, and understanding the legal framework can help fathers navigate their cases more effectively. Fathers facing family law disputes, especially those complicated by accusations of domestic violence, must approach their cases with a well-thought-out strategy that includes legal counsel, meticulous evidence collection, and proactive advocacy for their parental rights. By doing so, they can better navigate the complexities of the legal system, protect their interests, and foster a positive outcome for their relationships with their children.